Hello everybody, this is Hina and welcome to another tutorial of Linear Marketing, and today we are going to create polka dots pattern. This is very simple and easy way to do. I am going to create multicolor polka dots. As you know, polka dots are very demanding in terms of text. But if you are working in a textile, then you can see there's so many patterns are there based on the polka dots concept. And if you are working on the digital download, there is you can see that the demand of the polka dots are so high. So this is very simple and easy way to do that I'm using right now. So I'm creating the multicolor. So first of all, what you can do, you can use this shape tool and create a perfect circle by pressing shift, and here I'm just filling it to black color and turning it off the stroke color. And here you can choose the color options. I'm using the default colors from here, and now you can take a copy of this, place it here, and you can create a different color option. And I want to use the light rose pink color, so it will be looking like this. And here you can press a copy of this, and now you can change the color to different option. I want to use this one here, or might be this one. So it all depend upon you which type of color you want. You can, if you want to change color later, then you can also do that. It's a very diverse of type of functionality that you can edit it. You can customize your darts later in terms of colors or uh, the position, that whatever you want to do. So these are the four circles, or you can say the dots that we have created. And now what we are going to do, we are going to apply it in our pattern. So I'm using the default functionality of Adobe Illustrator CS6, or but if you are working on the older version, then I think there is you will not be able to use this function. Then you have to follow the seamless pattern procedure. So right now I'm working with this one, and here you can go into the object, and here you can go into the pattern and make. So now you can press OK here, and you can see that how the pattern is forming just by clicking. So now you can just create a pattern name like Polka charts, and here you can use the different tile of types. I want to go with the grid, but you can also use the another options like break by row, break by column. So you can see that when I'm changing the here, so you can see that how the design is changing, how the pattern is changing. So you can see that we can make some adjustment to these patterns, but right now I'm working on the grid one. So you can see that how it would be look like. So what I'm going to do, I want to create some more close look, so I will increase the value of this width. And if you want to decrease it, then you can see that how it's moving down. So you can play with the value of the width, and you can also play with the value of the height. So you can see that how the design is moving and how the pattern is forming. So I want to make it proportional, so you can do this something like this here. And so now the next thing, I want to turn on this size style towards. So I want to show you how the change is happening if I'm going to increase the value of edge spacing. And in the same way you can increase and decrease the value of the V spacing. So you can see that how the design is forming after this. Now here are the overlapping that you can also choose. I want to use left and front, and here are the copies. I want to use 9 by 9, and here are the dim copies too. Sometimes it's on by default it's on the 60 or 70%, but right now I want to go with the 100%. So you can just mark a check on this, and you can also, if you want to show the tile edge, then you can unchecked it or checked it, so it's all depend upon you. Here you have the option, you can change the color at this time, at this position, so you can see that how the design is forming after making the color change. This is very cool fact of working with this. So you can play with this, that how do you want to do, if you want to move colors, so you can see that how it's looking like. So I want to go with this one here, and to save it you need to press done here, and now it's being saved in our swatch library. So you can see that your polka dots has been saved. So you can remove it from here, and now I'm simply creating I'm simply creating a rectangle first, and then I will show you how it would look like on other shapes. So first of all, let's work on the rectangle, so you can see that how it would be look like. So you can see that it's looking like this, but here you have the option, you can go into the transform, here you can find the select, and you can just remove these uncheck the transform objects, and now you can play with the values here. So if you decrease it, then it will go more closer like this, and if you want to go on the non-uniform size, then you can also see that how it would be look like, but make sure your vertical and horizontals are well aligned, proportionally aligned, so otherwise it will be looking like this, scattered or contracted. So if I will go on the 15, so you can see that it will be look like more matched and according to your requirements. So if it's 35, then you can make it 35 as well. So you can see that how it's forming. So here I want to go with this one. If you want to, so I want to go with this one with the 17%, and you can press OK. So this is the final look of our polka dots, and now what I'm going to do, I am simply taking ellipse tool here and simply creating a small ellipse. So you can see that how the dot is forming here. So you can see that these are these patterns are backless, so yeah, means there is no background. So if you want to add background here, then you can also do that. So to create a background, I want to go with the 66%, and here you can simply create a background like this, and change the color to like here, and you can simply take it to 30% and arrange and send to back. So you can see that your background is there. You can increase it to 100%, then you can see that how it would be look like. So I want to keep it around 40%, so it will be look like this. So there's so many ways that you can use these sort of patterns. So I'm using this pen tool here and simply creating a rough patch like this. So just so you can see that how it will be forming if you want to create on any shape or any object. So this is very simple and easy way to do. So this is the simple way of creating polka dots, and if you have any question in this regard, then you can ask me. If you have any requirements to create a pattern, then you can also share your suggestions with me, and I will definitely do that. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I will come back to another tutorial. Have a very good day. Bye bye.